What is up, you beautiful people? Stone here, and today we are in PlateUp because this recently, within the last month, got an update, and I haven't recorded this game at all and put it on YouTube for you beautiful people to see. But I just wanted to play something nice today, and I didn't really know what to play, so this is it. And me and my friends are still playing this game a lot. We just haven't played recently because of the holiday season and everything else. But we did play. We tried to automate sandwiches, but it was a doozy. So I'm wondering if there's a way, if I play by myself, if I could figure out like a hack to it or something. The only thing that's weird about the new, so they added ice cream and sandwiches, but for some reason you have to serve both these things individually. So like they're gonna want bread and then everything else, whatever. You'll see. We'll just dive right into it. So you got to make bread, but sometimes it's weird because they won't care about certain ingredients and they will about others. Like some guys, I'm pretty sure, will just order, if you let them, just like a lettuce sandwich, or in this case, a tomato sandwich. That's disgusting. I mean, at least it's wet, but I don't like that guy. I don't like what he just made me serve to him. And also, I'm excited to do this because this will help me grow as an editor a little bit, because I'm planning on, after the first couple of waves, to just... Wait, where's my booking desk? Did I never put it down? Oh, no. I thought I bought it and put it down. Or you don't buy it, it's free. A cut above. I need to change the name of my restaurant, too. Hey there, bud. Everything's already going so wrong, and of course it does. Do you just want a lettuce sandwich? No, actually. At least you got some meat on it. I feel like a sandwich needs meat. I'm not... I didn't know I set up freaking a vegan store. Also, this isn't the best setup, but we're rolling with it. Maybe I should just put a counter here instead of this. But yeah, I want the booking desk. I could have been making a little bit more money. We only have 3 groups. Each group only had 1 person. So that's also not the best because I kind of want more people so I can make more money. Are you also going to be like the first guy? Okay. It's no tomato. Oh, you actually want one of everything. Oh man, this cough is going to destroy me too while playing this game. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Now get out of my shop. I'm a cut above. I need to... Maybe I put my booking desk against the wall. I just can't see it at the momento. Hopefully. Player count. Got 4 more. We also, even though the holiday season is over and it's not Christmas in the game, they still... I think they still kept the buffets in, because that's what I want to try. I want to try to automate the sandwiches with buffets. We did get a research desk. I don't know my goal for this right now. As in, am I gonna... Because lately, for the longest time, me and my friends would just try to go to overtime and try to see how far we could go. But then I saw somebody do like a... I saw somebody do... What was it? He tried to do a challenge to see how fast and like how high in the overtime, not the overtimes, the oh, what's the other thing? Franchise. See how much he could franchise. Ooh, actually a knife would be sick, but I don't have any money. And also I want to move some of this stuff around. I'll put my bread right here to cut, so then I can put the lettuce there, tomatoes there. Maybe I also want things a little closer. Nah, I don't like that. This is fine. I could put it here. Then I have to walk in like... I just get this triangle space to walk in. Things are a wee bit closer. Maybe. Maybe this works. Maybe I like it. But also... Yeah, my booking desk disappeared. Because that's one thing I've also noticed. I don't know if it's like... You're supposed to be able to do this. But with the buffets... Me and my friends got to late game at one point, and all I did was stand at the booking desk and call all day. Made so much more money through the booking desk than we did from the food, and we were making like thousands of gold every day. We did not need it, but it was just like a weird thing that was happening that we were noticing at one point. We were just like, we can just call all day. They serve themselves. This is amazing. You just have to have things set up. And this is going to be a little bit harder to do because since it isn't the holiday season, we're not being offered banquets every day automatically, but they do still have the option to have people order without waiting. Oh frick! Oh frick! Oh frick! I don't like that though. I was totally spaced out. Okay, so you both want bread, bread cook, bread cook, bread cook, and I didn't see how many freaking people were coming today, so I'm making another thing. We got this. I'm definitely gonna want a knife or a frickin' Mixer, you go right there. I was thinking about bringing an item, and the item I would have brung, it was a mixer, but then I was worried if I put tomatoes in there that they just turn into paste. There we go. Make another piece of bread was the call. Another bread entirely was the call. Okay, lettuce, I just chopped that. Here you go, and you wanted a little bit of everything there, guy. Why don't you? There he is. Oh, and I forgot we also got, we don't just want an open bread-faced sandwich. We want all the things. All the things, all the stuff. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm really sad I don't have the booking desk. I think at this point, I'm just going to start fast-forwarding stuff. Okay, a little bit more money. I also got to figure out how to mute when it does the fast-forwarding. I'm going to be learning a lot of stuff. A lot of cuts, too, if I end up coughing for a long extended period of times, which might have just happened. But, research desk. Okay, so we got a research desk with the research desk. So, how do I want to do this now? I think I could put this here, put that there, buy this. Then we want this. Well, this was the main thing of whether or not I was going to... I still didn't figure... I talked about it, but I didn't figure out what I wanted to do with it. If the goal is just to get to 15 days or overtime, I think I want to try to overtime, and then because if you overtime every couple days you get a new card, and then when you franchise you get to pick amongst all the cards you got, like the modifiers of what you're doing. So that's fine. We only got 12. I'm not gonna be able to make muns. There we go, our first star making sandwiches. Dude, it is a little bit of a nightmare making these sandwiches. I have to do everything. I need to get a knife or counter, like cutting board counter or something. Sandwiches, 39. Wait, what do we want? More customers in the middle of the day, or customers can add cheese to their sandwiches. I don't know if I like cheese. More customers in the middle of the day might be bad, but also more money that way, and then I could buy more things to solve my problems. I think I'm going to do that. Lunch rush. Lunch should be the rush. Also, I realized that I don't really have these set up that much, and if I have these both here, I could be chopping and then doing my thing. So that's just, I like that there a lot better. We got 51 buckaroons, but I think what is going to be happening right now is a blueprint desk? Do I want a blueprint desk? Or do I want a... what is it? Discount desk, so then I can discount buffets when I see them. But something about blueprint desk is always so enticing because you just get stuff. And let me put it right there. Like, if you pay attention to it, you can just get random things. And sometimes those things might be very, very valuable. So I think I'm going to gamble and just play with the blueprint desk. Because the blueprint desk could also get me other desks, potentially. I think that anything is in the wheelhouse of being able to pop up on that. But I need $9 more. So we gotta survive. We got 5 groups. We should be okie doke. I did not like those last 2 customers. The freaking, one guy orders a lettuce sandwich, the other guy's freaking tomato sandwich? Huh? Okay, what do we got? We got a hob, don't need a hob, don't need that anytime soon. Counter, more dining tables could be decent, but I feel like they're not filling up at all. It's only during the rush. So I'm going to go back to like this situation. Maybe I'll put that here, and then I could just hold something. I could buy another dining table. I could upgrade that. You know what? Let me do this, because I can upgrade that to, that could be a counter, like a cutting counter. I should make this a lot better. 6 groups. I think we're fine now. I just got to remember to pay attention to that. We should be good. So there's a lot of good stuff on there. There was a mixer. There was a coffee table I was really thinking about long and hard. There was the buffet. But I feel like the portioner is going to be really great to automatically dispense the bread for me and cut the bread so I don't have to do that part. Just a little bit more automation. It really saved all my time. Charming. I also realized that when you don't want to give somebody the last piece of bread for their sandwich just because they want it, because the other guy might be ordering a lot of stuff, and that's when the patience bar really starts dropping. If one person has all their food and the other one doesn't, it seems like the ingredients thing, it doesn't matter who you serve as long as you don't end one of the orders. So increase patience. Patience decreases slower in players near tables, which I am right now, but I don't know if I will stay that way. I want to go with the buffet route. Decrease eating and a thinking time. I like that. Decreased eating time. Halves all that. I think affordable is the way to go, but I don't think I'm going to be able to buy anything. Also, black floors. Hells yeah. What about... Oh, this is the orange. It's not the bones. The bones and the trees are my favorite. So we'll just do that. I'll make the kitchen out of wood, which probably isn't the best thing for the kitchen. Also, white or red. I think I like the red. Red, very dark. Very, very dark right now. Okay, so we got all this stuffs. We got the bins and whatnots. The first one, I wish it would tell you on the side. Wait, I could just look at the active cards. So affordable. Wait, you have to go up and down, weirdly. Focus on serving. It doesn't show me the extra bits, though. All I know is I could get it now, actually. If each one's 30. But I really want the portioner. I really want the portioner and the workstation, man. For cutting. Doubles cutting and hand speed. So if I put a piece of bread on, or put a loaf on here, I'll cut the bread faster. But I think I really want that for these. But how am I going to automate this? I can automate lettuce a lot better, but automating tomatoes is going to be hard without turning them into sauce. But I will get the portioner. Should I buy one of these now that are 30, or save my muns? I think we're going to save my muns, because buying one of these isn't going to do anything. You need 3 stars or 3 pips to get the first decoration bonus. They only gives 1 each. This makes me want to redo my situation a little bit. However, I mean, that could go there. But then there's only one person sitting at that table. Then I'll have to move my meat. Move this table back one. Move this here. But then they're going to be causing more messes. Yeah, I can move that. But then these 3 squares can create mess where before it was just 2. I like just the 2 pieces of mess. Then I'm blocking all that up. Maybe I'm not using this counter. Maybe I just put it like this. Sink there, sink there. I just have to be careful I don't tap on that. And also, this doesn't need to be here right now. So I could do that even to be a little bit safer. Oh, actually, that makes me be able to do this if I wanted to, but I don't. I don't want to even have that there in case I go on autopilot and then I just start doing stuff. Oh, goodness. Also, if you're enjoying this at any moment, please go below the video and hit all the stuff. Click the like, the comment, the subscribe, and the bell. I much appreciate it. Thank you. You're the best and helps me out a lot. Now, let's get on with it. I think, yeah, everything looks fine. Wait, no, it doesn't. It doesn't look fine. I frickin' didn't orient the frickin' portioner correctly. Gosh. Nice, made some decent money. We got another blueprint cabinet. I also changed the name of the restaurant to Crumb and Get It. I like that one a lot as soon as I saw bamboo. Don't you have to cook that? Customers pay based on their remaining patience. Yeah, I'd rather have that. No bamboo for me, thank you. We do not want it. Also, where's my blueprint cabinet? Here it is. I love it so much. Put you right there. Then we still have this counter I could get if I want it, if nothing else is gonna pop up and scream at me. We do want another dining table, which means if I'm buying both of those, I'm not upgrading these. I'm just holding these for a reroll potentially next round, because then I'll have 2 more rerolls. Do I have enough for these? Yeah, 40 is for this counter. And then I'll need the 20 more for this table, because we are starting to get to the point where they are starting to, like, wait outside. I don't like it. They wait in the cold. But then the question is, where do I put them that makes sense with everything I got going on? Do I put them here somehow? I don't need to interact with that, so that's kind of fine. Could also put this over here. Looking a bit ugly, but we're working with it. We're figuring things out. That could go there, just to make sure that's gone. Yeah, I think this is fine-ish. But now I can't serve these guys too quickly. I gotta move all the way around. If I do like that, I think that's okay. I think I like this a lot more. Because when I cook the bread, I can just put the bread right here, make another bread. It'll automatically dispense or portion itself. Yeah. I think we're doing all right. And then I also have to pay attention to this counter, or the blueprint desk. Yeah, the setup ain't too snazzy. We're doing pretty good. Player count bonus. We got a conveyor already. This is amazing. You go in there definitely so I can upgrade you. Don't needs the hobs. Another dining table? We do have 9 people. Oh, man, I think at this point what I really want, though, to start doing is doing the buffet. I am going to get conveyors, so I will have the grabbers going to the buffet tables. But now I need a buffet table. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else I can get right now as an upgrade. Because I don't feel like, now that I have 3, I think I'm fine with 3 dining tables for a minute. Do I get another slicey table? Like the one I have? What is this called again? Just a cutting counter? Don't need those. Dining table, don't really need to upgrade that. If I just stick another hob in here. I'll just stick another hob in and then move it like that. So, but then I can't upgrade it. Oy, that sucks a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna have to just move that like that. And then I can upgrade everything. I can at least just upgrade that. Wait, this hob needs to go in there. Okay, so we got the conveyor. We got this to activate. What am I really looking for at the moment? The buffets. Yeah, so a buffet would be amazing. Also, one thing about this is I cut this so fast, I almost made sauce like twice. And that would be very terrible, especially because I don't have a lot of counter space to work with. I might have to utilize this bucket, but that's also a loser's mentality. I'm not making mistakes. I know it's not a blueprint cabinet, or it is a blueprint cabinet. I know it's not a buffet, but it's a blueprint cabinet. So I took it. I took it. It's probably one of my favorite things in this game to get, just because of the re-roll potential to get better stuff later down the line. Okay, a rolling pin, another counter. We did get to the point where people were waiting outside, but I feel like instead of having more dining tables, what I need to do is step up my capabilities in the kitchen. And I don't want to buy any of that. That is 5 things. I do feel like I need to upgrade something. I'm not buying this right yet until we upgrade it into... I could do it right now. It doesn't matter too much. But I do like the twisty grabbers, or the rotating grabbers are my favorite ones out of all the grabbers. Smart grabbers are good, but most of the time you don't really need one unless you're doing super niche stuff. But I will reroll. Our first one, this does go up in price, so you don't want to do too much. Oh, yeah. Frickin' another desk. Clipboard stations, alright. I'm just going to take this rolling pin, just put it in there for more rerolls later. So we didn't get a direct upgrade, but we got a frickin'... I mean, we technically got an upgrade because I bought the blueprint cabinet, but now we got another desk. So who knows what's that going to turn into. It's never the same, but it does follow the same rotation. So I randomly, the first one I upgraded into was the blueprint desk. But then after the blueprint desk, I forget which one it is, but it follows a rotation. It's just when the first time you upgrade the research desk, it randomly chooses one of the 3 desks and then follows a rotation. So hopefully it's just not the blueprint desk again. And what I really want is the copy desk. So then I can start copying these grabbers. Oh, which means I have to wait 2 more rounds before I can get the grabber stuff going. But it's going to be so worth it. I just need to survive now. Oh, no way. That was like the best round ever. And it's a star round. So we'll get another card. Let me see. 9. Or is this a deco round? Giant sandwiches? Adds giant sandwiches to the menu. So they just want more ingredients? Customer orders are hidden when not nearby. Well, I'm always nearby. And if I'm doing the buffet station, I don't care about looking at their orders anyway. So what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We did get the buffet table. Oh, yeah. Too bad we don't have a discount desk, but we do have the copy desk. So then, what's that in here? That's just a rolling pin. We have this as a smart grabber. Well, now we got the buffet. We got the smart. I want to change that up with something. But I will put the copy desk here. That's half our muns, but it's money well spent. So we can copy, copy, copy. We'll copy both of those. Well, first I want to upgrade that, then we'll copy them. And then I can put something in here to copy that, so I'll have more bits. And we're up to 11 groups. Maybe I should take an ingredient. Maybe I should have done something to make less groups, but more ingredients means they eat longer, and I don't want them to eat longer. I want them to eat and get the hell out. So, what are we doing? Maybe I do put in, maybe I buy another dining table? I don't know. That's gonna cause a lot more space to be filled up. Things are gonna get weird. They're gonna look weird. I'm gonna have to put it here. Then there will be a 1-person table. But at least it's something. But it always seems like the luck in this game, if there's a 2-person table open and a 1-person table open and one customer comes in, they'll take the 2-person seat and then 2 more people will come in and then they won't have a place to sit down. So, I just don't know if it's worth or if I should just keep up with the whole mess, but then I'm also going to need to remember at the end to leave myself some time with the last customer so I could do all this. Because I doubt I'm going to be able to do it all in the beginning and still have adequate time to get my day started and going. So this is... That round was the best round, but also this is going to be the hardest day ever. Oh, but I don't want to forget to put something in here. Wait, maybe I should put another dining table in here. It won't get upgraded, which I don't care about, but I'll get another one. And that's more re-rolls and stuff. But upgrade first, and then start copying. Okie dokie, upgrade first, then start copying. Wait, oh, I got too overzealous. Okay, oh, decoration round, not bad. We should be able to get the first perk if I really wanted it, but I don't know if I do. I don't know if it's that worth or if I should just get the restaurant going even more. Oh, the bones! I love the bones. What else we got? We got a whole bunch of this stuff. We got another conveyor! Yes, just what I wanted. As soon as I saw it, I was just like, I can't not take a conveyor. And then I'm going to be able to upgrade it and copy stuff. And then, what is in here? Is this the rotating grabber? Yeah, that's a rotating grabber. You know what? I could turn this into a smart grabber. I think first I want to rotate some stuff around. And the reason why it seems like I'm doing this weird is that's because if you have something in your hand and then you swap it with the blueprint desk with stuff in it, it'll pick them both up. Because if you just try to pick it up by itself, it picks up the blueprint. So, just makes things a little bit faster. So what do we got? Just a conveyor in there. We got the rotaties in here. Then we got another buffet, or our first buffet, which I can actually start buffeting out to something. Also, I like this black floor, but it looks a little scummy because there's like breaks and cracks in it all over the place. So I think I like this hexagon stuff a little bit better. And it helps keep things lively. Well, if we keep changing up the scenery. Things are changing. We're an evolving diner. We don't just stay stagnant all the time. Buffet, yeah, we want the buffet. We want the buffet. I'm just making sure I'm buying the things I want. Another table would be okay. What do I put out there? Maybe I start having them get their own bread. That would be cool. I still have to place the bread down, but then it'll portion it out, and then I can have them come up here to get their bread. I mean, that's a long walk for these people. When it comes to buffets, I try to make everything equidistant, which is going to be hard with this layout, and still be able to serve people. Maybe I have them get their own ham? Maybe. It's just the bread's the most out of the way thing. And everybody needs bread. So they're going to be grabbing it. They're going to be grabbing that no matter what. Maybe if I put... Maybe if I swap it. And I have my cutting spot up here. It's a little bit farther. But then if I put my bread here... Because I want them all close enough to the bread to be able to grab the bread to eat it. So... What would it actually be? Would it be better to put the bread here? Because it all matters where the buffet is. Let me just buy this. And then originally, I thought, like, the way the buffet worked before we even tried it out was that, like, we'd have to stand here. Or somebody would have to stand here and, like, keep refilling something. But that green is where they walk up to. So, I need the rotatey. And then we can put the rotatey here. But no, I would want... Yeah, I would need it the other way around. So take from this and then put onto the buffet. Then they would all grab this. That's not that far of a walk right now, especially because things are going to look ugly to start, but that's what you have to pay for progress. You got to sacrifice a little bit of aesthetic sometimes. Let's get an upgrade. We're going to upgrade that. Then we're going to copy to another grabber. Maybe I should buy that. Buy another buffet. And then I can start always dispensing tomatoes and lettuce. And then I think even if we get one or maybe two more buffets, that's going to totally, we're going to have to change everything. But also before I do this, I want to do a practice to swap this around and then we'll get going. Sheesh, that was a little bit crazy there, but I kind of liked the madness a bit. And one thing, I don't know if you noticed, but the thing that's weird about the buffet, but kind of cool, is when they finish their meal, if their last ingredient was on the buffet, such as the bread, the one guy, as soon as he sat down, he finished eating. So it's great for just like moving people, because it seems like they eat while standing up. And I took the mixer because if we're going to the grabber, I can at least automate the lettuce, and holy crap, we got another research desk. What? This is going to be most amazing. Okay, so first of all, we got another buffet. We got a simple grabber and another rotating bitty. But I really want this research desk. Oh. Do I give up one of the grabbers? Because I'm going to be getting a grabber every turn. This is hard. This is hard, man. Very, very hard. Also, I want to upgrade this mixer to a better mixer. But if it's automating, that's not bad either. I want another buffet. It's so weird trying to turn sandwiches into a buffet. Especially with all this bread that I'm going to need to do. Like creating an automatic bread thing. Because this ran out twice before I realized it. And then I freaked out a little bit. So... And also, I only have 135 muns right now. So I can't go ridiculously. Which that's also so terrible. But I'm going to be able to... but this isn't even a discount desk yet. So I can't think like that. I need to upgrade it. So it has to go in there. I really want to buy this mixer. At least for the lettuce. And I don't know if I'm going to use it right now. I'm probably just going to hold on to it. And then I have enough money to buy something else. Oh, man. I was hoping to at least buffetize one more thing. Because that was kind of nasty last round. The nasty lasty. Oy, 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 oy. Maybe if I try to do a thing where I put the oven here. And then that doesn't have to be there. I could put this here. Let's just... I'm going to have to swap this around. But I think what I want is if I buy this grabber... Or should I just buy the rotating grabber? That means I took the conveyor, I upgraded to a grabber, made a copy of it, and I'm not even using it. Because I don't have the funds. The funds, because I need... I mean, I don't need it, but I want that mixer. Open up my space a little bit. This only has one, but it actually has two, so quit your lying. This needs to turn around. Yeah. Yeah, then rotating grabber right here. I got the buffet, upgrade. Well, I still have the buffet. I'm just not going to get one this round. And then the mixer. I think if I tomatoes there, and I mixer here, but then everything's like wonked up. I like them right next to each other so I can grab and do it with this. Then I'll just put the mixer here for now. Now when I make bread, I gotta come up here to do it. Could move some of this around. What if I do that there? I really need the sink close by. Oh, but I can't have the sink too close to the people. So if I do it like this, I'll have to double back. Instead of just doing it like this, to get to randomly look at a mixer. It's not going to do anything. It's not that far a walk, but bop, put it in there. And then it'll get taken out when I open the door. So then that should automate things a little bit better so I don't freak out like I did in the past. And then I just need to practice mode to swap this bad boy back over. And then let me just take a look at this one more time. Everything's looking pretty dandy-ish, I would have to say so, mine shelf, right? Because those are all, they're all touching this. That's going to upgrade just that and not this one because I like the rotators. Yeah, I think we're good to get going on this day, which is day 12. Nice. So this doesn't work because it just immediately takes it back out. That's so dumb. I guess it's because it doesn't wait for it to do its job, because I found out recently that the grabbers do not just grab things immediately. Like if you put something on a hob, it waits for it to cook before it grabs it, which is nice, which means you don't always need a smart grabber in those situations. Like if you're cooking turkey and you just have a regular grabber, it'll wait for it. I think what it says is it waits to do its action. But technically, because the action on the stove is to open and close the door, I guess, that it just yanks the ball out every time? Ugh. That a bit disgust. I do not like that. And I don't think you can portion off of a grabber. Because I was just thinking at least I could like have a 2 bread setup. I think I just want to practice this and see if I can indeed portion off a grabber. So you can portion off a grabber. It's pretty nice. And I wanted to swap things around because by having the buffet table over here, it was really far away from these tables. So now it's just the one table that's far away. I feel like that should make things a little bit nicer. And maybe I could just like automatic lettuce right here, tomatoes right here. And also, no, I still need to serve this table. So I can't put that. I wanted to put the lettuce here. Because then I'd only need to put the bread on this counter. But then, yeah, I'd be totally ignoring the other customers. And that cannot happen. Oh, man. I wasn't paying attention to the last person. I was in the rhythm of things. I didn't get the frickin'... Oh. Ow. Ow. Toast sandwich. Customers going to toast instead of bread slice for sandwiches? That's disgusting. I know I said I wanted to take another thing, but I was hoping to maybe get cheese again. More customers shortly before closing? Oh, boy, oh. But more customers means more money. That's what I keep trying to tell myself. That's what I keep lying to myself about. Oh, no. So I got this. I got another blueprint cabinito. It's pretty neato when everything else in my life works out. But, wait, blueprint desk? Another blueprint desk? No? I don't think so. Oh, man. I think I might have to spend a little bit of money. Let's try to make up for my mistake I made. Because I could have bought another buffet this round. And I feel like eventually, too, I'm going to need 2 buffets for bread. Maybe even 2 separate ones. Dude, trying to buffetize sandwiches is a freaking nightmare. A freaking nightmare, especially when you're making mistakies. Arg. Arg, arg, arg. What else can I do? Maybe I just have to lengthen this a bit. So I can touch everything. So I can be touched by that. And then I can just upgrade. I want to upgrade the blueprint cabinet because we already got one. Even though in one game with one of my friends, we went crazy and we bought like 10 blueprint desks, but it was a nightmare because we couldn't actually pay attention to all of them. There were just too many. Too many things. Too much of a good thing is a bad thing. Eventually, always. So we got 4. Don't want to re-roll those. This is my... Yeah, I need to upgrade that. That's my rotating grabby. A buffet. So we only got 4 things. Oh, no, we got 5 things to re-roll. Do I want another dining table? No, I think 3 is good enough amount of chaos as it is, so let's just try our hand at this. Oh, another buffet? We could get another buffet, double up on the buffet having this. I think I can keep it for now. Still have room for another. Freaking actually, if I did this a little differently, I'd have a lot more room for copying stuff. I'm just so addicted to copying things. More stuff, more rerolls, more of the goodness. Okay, all my blueprint cabinets are full. We got freaking 15 groups. Oy, 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 man. And I know, luckily it was only the last ball of dough, but I noticed the last ball of dough was just in the oven, not cooking. Not bad, not bad. Okay, a few hiccups, but nothing we can't manage. Going into day 14. We got ourselves a mixer just because I was starting to get to the end of the day. I was just like, I don't want to randomly roll on something I'm never going to use. Like if it freaking turned into like some sort of cutlery. And then I'll be like, I don't want that. You can take that back every day of the week. But at least with a mixer, it's an option of something I can use. So what do we got here? We got the discount desk. Gimme. Now we can get rid of this one. I can reroll that if I want. Put the mixer there so we can upgrade the mixer. We got the discount day. Now I need to move this around in a way that is nice. Also, do I want those? No, I think I might want another dining table. How much money I got? I got enough for another buffet. Or should I wait to try to discount all the things I want? Maybe I should wait around. Even though that just feels terrible. Maybe I should buy something? Something. Because to not have an upgrade, I like to have at least one upgrade every round, even if it's a tiny bit. Because every little bit helps in this industry. Or at least buy something to hold on for later. Like I'm kind of doing with this mixer. I mean, I'm utilizing it a little bit, but it's really not the best. How many? Do not like what's going on here. I think what I need to do is for every buffet, I'm gonna need at least 2 grabbers. Like if we're for example, I don't know why I can't talk at the moment. I have to get a grabber to take the lettuce out of there, to put it onto a mixer, and then when it's done with the mixer, to take it out of that and put it onto the buffet. So I'm gonna need 2 grabbers for every one buffet. So I need to at least get a little bit ahead of the curve and buy this rotating grabber right now. If I can utilize it, I will try to, but I think I'm going to try to do that when I fix this mess over here so I can get to everything. But first I want to try to buy all my stuff. We do have plenty of things for a reroll, which I think would be nice, but it'd be 30, and I can't hold on to anything. Oh, there's just so many things. It seems like a waste. So we got a buffet. We got another buffet. So we got 2 buffets that I can discount into 2 buffets every round. I could automatically pretty easily do the ham, because ham grabber buffet is all you need for that. Oh, we're going to really have to mess with everything in a couple seconds. So far, this is good, though. This is doing it. This is doing it for me. So, given that I won't have money after a reroll, even though I really want to reroll, I'm addicted to rerolling. It's like gambling. It's bad. It's bad behavior to a certain degree. But it's like itching. It's like burning a hole in your pocket. But I can't be doing that. I want to. Most games, it's just like I'm okay with saving and waiting long times, even months at a time. If you talk about things like Raid, but other games like this, I think this is usually like so. There's something about cooking games that just ignites my fire, where I'm like, everything needs to happen right now. Okay, so this is what we got going on. I condensed things a little bit down and to the left. This is centralized. I like it right there so I can pay attention to it better. I really wanted to try to find a way to use this grabber, so I automated the lettuce now. It's not automated buffet lettuce, but it's at least automated lettuce for me, so that's one less thing I have to do. And then I put this in an orientation so that the only thing I have upgrading is the mixer. And then since I had the blueprint cabinets facing the back, then you can squeeze through them. So then I can discount everything and then copy everything. So that do be good, but first I got to make some bread. There we go. Was that day 15 or are we on day 15? I think, okay, this is day 15. Otherwise, it would have given me 5 stars. I bought the clipboard stand because I'm like, that would help me a lot. Because of all the stuff I am doing at the moment. I got me a micro-onda. That's actually great. I think. I think it's a lot better for automating bread. I feel like that's a really rare item and I want it. But I also am not making that much money. Because I don't have the frickin' booking desk. Okay. Conveyor mixer. Conveyor mixer in this case is actually fine. I don't think I've ever wanted to use a conveyor mixer, but in this case, it would push it onto the buffet so that I could have automated lettuce. Oh, but I would just want a place to put it. So that's there, that's there. We got more grabbers. We got another buffet. Oh yeah, everything's discounted, so I can buy certain stuff. So I actually also don't need that many buffets. So if I take away the buffet, and we put the microwave in there. Microwave. And then, oh wait, no, if I have the mixer. Huh. I wish there was like a smart mixer that you could use. So it's like, don't make tomato sauce. But that's not a thing you can do. What's an easy way, a good way to make tomato sauce? I know you would say like a smart grabber, but unless you take it off, unless you have multiple things taken from it and people are always ordering tomatoes, eventually it's going to get backed up, and the mixer, whether it likes it or not, is going to turn it into tomato sauce. So I don't know about that one, that bud. But the lettuce, at least, maybe that'll be my only job that I'll have to do is manually put tomatoes onto the buffet. But if that's like my life, I'm fine with that, because then I also am going to be being a desk jockey too. I also am thinking about whether or not I should have another dining table, and if I am able to get this conveyor mixer. Does a conveyor mixer normally cost 120? Because it should be discounted. Yeah, it's touching it. It's right in the middle, so it should be it got upgraded, discounted, and copied. I thought it was only 60. That's crazy. That's wild. Okay, so give me the buffet. Give me the conveyor mixer. I'll take this mixer out of the equation right now. And then if I just make this backwards and then do something like this, that works. But now everybody has to walk so far to get their lettuce, so I think this is a moment where I'm going to reorganize. Okay, that took a little bit longer than expected, and at one point it looked so ugly, I was like, there's no way I'm doing that. I'm just going to try to go with a method that I did before. I basically, like, rotated everything, but then I realized that I don't have to have the lettuce near me if it's automated, so I just stuck it over here. So I feel like the bread and the lettuce are pretty equidistant from all the tables. I have my tomatoes here, so I could do that. I could do my meat here. The sink is far away from everybody, far enough so there's not going to stress them out and make them lose their patience. And then I moved this a little bit closer, and then I found out that I like looking and seeing what's in my blueprint desk instead of having to take it out all the time. So I realized that I could just flip the desks themselves, and then I'll be able to move past them. So this should be good. We got 20 people. I did get another table, so that should be good. Now I just got to start with... I also realized I had to swap one of the buffet tables out for the display stand, or the clipboard desk, because I really want that, to be able to get this out of my hair as quick as possible, or in case the day comes and by faster than I anticipated, at the end of the day I can then just research everything, hopefully fast enough. And I feel like as far as I don't need 2 buffets being discounted and duplicated, because I'm only going to need 2 more. So, and I only need really 1 more? No, 2 more, but I have to automate. I have to slice the tomatoes and give them to everybody anyway. It'll be nice when I can eventually, like, slice them and then just put them on the buffet whenever it's empty, kind of deal. But, yeah. Next, I can do the tomato, or not the tomatoes, the freaking ham. And then this is day 15. So I love that we kind of had to do a whole swap up to even get past this day. There we go! Not bad at all! And we don't even have any decoration bonuses. This is like a first time for me, not having any decoration stuff. But I've been trying to get the freaking restaurant going with physical products, and not just the appeal of it all. So 167, very nice for a day, especially because I'm discounting everything. Blueprint desk grant an extra copy? What? That's pretty cool. Shop offers an additional blueprint each day. That's pretty good. Both of these are good. But blueprint desk grant an extra copy? Double homework? I feel like that's very nice. get 2 of something every day instead of just like the possibility of more stuff. I feel like the catalog one has the potential to pop off, whereas double homework is like getting the things you actually want more of. Oh man, but then it's against like knowledge versus gambling, and a part of me with this game likes to gamble. But I'm just gonna pick the double homework guy thing because but the only thing that sucks about double homework is you don't automatically start with a blueprint desk. Like you get a blueprint cabinet, but not a blueprint desk. But then you really want to rush to a blueprint desk so you can get more stuff. I feel like it's pretty good. I feel like it's good. And then I only have 190, and I really want to try to get freaking stuffs. Oh yeah, this is the micro wanda. That's pretty nice. It won't burn my stuff. The only thing that's weird about the microwave is if you close it without anything in it, that's when it starts burning. It's a very interesting item. I do want the clipboard stand. I can actually place that right there and it'll be fine. And I can take it out. And I can put this conveyor inside of there. And actually, I'll probably want to put this there. Because the conveyor's there. I want to upgrade it. So I'll put that there. Bop that. Calm painting. They're just all jumping all over the place. Give me that. And I do like this mint. Oh, this is like a mint chocolate chip room now. Sweet. There is one room that I like more than the hexagons as far as the floor is concerned. I think it's there's black tiles. Not the first one we had. Those ones are kind of like cracked, like super black, like almost Vanta black tiles. Give me that. But what do we got going on right now? You can't, yep, just because of the floor. So I can get this buffet. Give me that. And then give me this for 15. That's a nuts. I got neon sign, stock picture. You know what's normally great is I like going the fancy option because you get more money that way. But then you also get the statues, and statues normally cost 100 for 3, which is a pretty good deal. But also it's great if you do have like a blueprint or copy desk and a discount desk, because then you can just keep discounting it, and before you know it, you got all the deco stuff you need. But as far as this one, the affordable, I don't even think it goes up to a 2. I think every decoration is a 1. I might be lying, but I'm pretty sure based on what I'm seeing right now in front of my face. What are we? We're automating the ham. Automatic ham, please. Which I can just put over here. I don't need it in my space so I can not to be so cluttered up, but then I need another thing there to help close it up so people don't walk into my freaking kitchen. That's why the counters are up here in a diagonal. So they don't even... Oh, it's one of the worst things in the world when you're trying to move around a kitchen and people are bumping into you and pushing you. Because it seems like the customers are stronger than you. They just be bullying. Bully. So ham goes right there. They get their ham. We put this here. No. Put this here. Don't enter my kitchen. They'll still be able to go up and around, but there's no reason that they should feel compelled to go all the way up here and around and in my business. Get out of my business. I mean, this is my business. The whole thing is my business, but... You can be in my business, just don't be in my business. What else are we swapping? We got the conveyor, we bought the stuff, we got the ham going. Now I just need tomatoes. And I feel like we can send it in the next round. I can put out a little thing for the tomatoes someplace, but then I might have to change some stuff around because I still want it to be equidistant. Or maybe I should try to make it so the bread's automated, because then I can take the bread and put it over here too. Then I can line these up better so it's not so much in a square. I need it to be in a square right now so I can serve them all myself. Oy. 21 groups. Only get one more group from the last day. Shouldn't be too nuts. And I do have the clipboard stand, but the first thing I need to do is make some bread. Oh! I don't want to save Scum, but at the same time, that sucks. This guy over here couldn't get his lettuce. He's getting bullied out of his lettuce. I feel like there should be some sort of priority list where if people, like the buffet, like specifically for the buffet, that if somebody is about to run out or the lower their patience is, they should get priority over the freaking ingredient that they need. Frick, man. We're almost at the second rush. And I think this is the problem for the first rush. I thought we were going to have to find out a way to get 2 buffets going for bread before we'd need to get another one for lettuce. It's just the freaking spacing, man. And this is really it's good and a bad because I can't do anything because now that I've been doing all the copying and whatevers with the clipboard, doing all that stuff with the clipboard, all I have to do is the tomatoes. So I've already realized that I'm just standing around a bunch, but I can't run over there and get some lettuce because everything's blocked off. And I could actually go all the way around, but it would have taken way too long, and I would have been dead. I would have been so dead. Maybe in that situation I should try to get a lettuce. How do I maybe I should just move this over one, just so it's a little bit more equal. You don't want people getting bullied out of their lettuce of all things? What the frick? Okay, we made it that time. Pretty nice. Not so much of a crappy thing going on. Also, I decided to just take coffee tables so I could get more peeps into the store. Do I want to keep going with that? Do I ever want to get into a situation where I'm making more bread? Can I portion out of the same bread from 2 different directions? Because I'm really trying to think about automating bread. Automate bread. To automate bread or not to automate bread? That is the question. But now I think I can make a square around these? Maybe? Partially also myself. Let them come up to the center. Because I don't need to serve them anymore, especially if I buy this buffet. So I buy that buffet, and I don't need to see their faces. So they can get away from me. You guys can get out of here. You both can sit there. You can sit there. You guys can sit over here. I'll put you straight across or like this. I'll just put you right here. Farther away from me. Put that there. Put that there. Now this can't be a thing. I think I will put... Where do I put the tomatoes, though, so they're equal... I don't need this whole big thing right here. I could just... So now all my bread stuff is closer together. That'll be really nice. I could put this here. Yes, yes, yes. So I don't need to serve you. Because what I want... Actually, I can back this up like one more bit. And then... Bop. Oh, wait. Bop, bop, bop. You like that. And then this one's going to need to be the curved one, so I can just swap these 2 around so I don't have to do any practice shenanigans. You go here. You stay like that. They eat from the same spot. This goes right schmea. And then that should be good. So I don't get... The only mess I'm getting from a table is this table. But if I do something like this... Which would be very nice, actually, because then I could just, like, sit here and just tomato slice, put them on there, put them on there, put them on there. Then I'll just have to, every once in a while, come back here and make some bread. What I also want to do now is lock up this so they can't come on through. Put this down right there. That's all right. That all right, all right. And then what else do we want? Do we want to buy the microwave? Oh, these microwaves are only 30. You know what? I'm buying both these microwaves. And then I'm shoving this conveyor in here. What are you? You're a regular grabber. So wait, oh, this is just a copy. Copy grabber, copy rotating grabber. I'll buy this for 30. We're basically buying everything now because it's going to get so cheap out of these items at least. And then I do want to upgrade you to a smart grabber. So then I'll have one. Bomb, bomb, bomb. I actually want to put this closer to here. You go there. We'll separate those so I don't accidentally click on that when I'm trying to research bits. Then bomb, bomb, bomb. Flip you around so I can get on by. Push that up one in case I do want to get out here for whatever reason. Actually, I don't need to do that ever. I like being separated from the peeps. So let me just make sure I got all this going. I cut that. I put it on there. That's my singular job. I am a machine. I'll be cooking these things up. Water bomb bomb. Put it there. It gets sucked down the conveyor belt. It gets going, doing its slang. These are in the appropriate orientation. Appropriate? Yes. We're just going to run with that word. I think we're good. I think we are fine. No, now we're not. This grabber is in the way. This grabber. Get out of the way, grabber. Also, the one thing I could do is I can't multiple breads yet because I don't have multiple portioners or buffets. So actually, never mind. I have all these extra grabbers. I'm trying to figure out what to do with them, but I cannot do anything with them right now. You know what? I can actually swap this out and just have a longer assembly line. But then, no, I'm worried this is going to just suck them out still. I'm going to need a smart grabber. Hopefully this one turns into a smart grabber first and not into another rotator. Wait, do I have this? Oh, I have a conveyor here. Huh. How do I use this? Well, I can flop and swap it. Flop and swap it? Yeah, pick this here. And then I'll just use the old sink to swap these around, and there we go. So now I can upgrade this conveyor and this grabber. And then we'll get everything we want. We'll be able to still activate everything with discounts and copies. Good, good, good. And we are off. What a nice day. I think we had one where it got into the red. But besides that, I think we're fine. I think we broke it. And we'll be good. And we won't be good forever. You get too much of this and it'll go sideways fast. And we also have to interpret. We do have another mixer. But I was going to say interpret, but we also have to keep in mind of things in the future that we might get. I don't know all the extra things we have with sandwiches, because I think there's only like the second or third time I've been doing sandwiches, so we can make bigger sandwiches. I know we can have cheese. Can't eventually they want like mayo or something? I just realized. Which mayo is easy, because you just need the mayo that they give you, a conveyor or a grabber, and then the buffet. So and then what's cool about those, which is also cool about the ice cream too, which you can get like red and brown syrups, is it has the portion symbol above it, which used to make me think that it only made a certain portion, but they're in fact infinite. So it's very nice in that case. So what do we got? We did get another portioner. I love getting another portioner, so I'm gonna buy that. We got the money to do that. Is this a Smartie? This is not a Smartie grabber. It will be a Smartie grabber next round. I'm gonna buy this one for 4, but I think I'm gonna say poop on this one for 30. And then we could get another buffet, which I can actually implement this round. And I can do it with the portioner too, if I could figure that out. Huh. I wonder. Or should I use this portioner for the water into the this? Because you need a portioner. I think, yeah, it's a portioner, not, or is it a combiner? Oh man, I think I might have messed up. I think it's a combiner to combine dough into water automatically on a conveyor. Man. But I still want the portioner because I wanted like 2 breads coming out because out of everything else they need so much bread. They start with bread, they end with bread. Bread. But where would I put it? Unless I just moved this guy someplace, which I could move it and have this portion off, and then have another grabber coming off of here, and then going to this buffet. So we have more bread. More bread! I think more bread is good. And then we'll do this so people don't sit so far away. Yes. Yes. Double bread, just like that. I think, anyway. It should be good. It looks good. Should be better. I really need to figure out how to do this auto bread, though. Like that. Auto bread, and then just setting up more conveyors and buffets as I get them is the priority, because bread's fine. Then I just need to double up on this lettuce and this ham. And then I think the tomato situation is just always going to be my problem. What else we got? What else we got? Nothing. So with this, what am I looking out for? I'm looking out for... Also, how much does this cost? 30? Yeah, we don't want that. We're upgrading that too. So both of these have a chance to be a smart grabber. They could both be a smart grabber next round. That's probably going to be my luck. Which won't be bad, because then I'll be able to buy 2 smart grabbers for 30. And then I can do stuff with the bread. Yeah, that'll help automate the bread. Yeah. It'll be very nice. Be very nice when we get there. We'll get there. Well, that was a bit of a weird snag at the end there. I thought I was going to lose because that one guy was borked out. I forgot. I don't know if maybe they did a patch on it, but I remember when we played this day 1 when it came out, that sometimes with the buffets, people would just like stand in random spots on the floor, even if nothing was touching them. So we'd have to have one person push them. But I can't go out there anymore because I don't like sharing the same spaces as bastards. Oh, I talked about it and I got it. That'll lower my customers. Chop egg to crack. Wait, no. I thought it was automatic mayo. This is you have to make the mayo. Customer patience is hidden. That's a free one because I don't care, because I don't worry about their patience. I mean, I do a little bit, but there's nothing I can really do about it because I'm just cutting tomatoes. Chop egg, crack, add olive oil, then serve. I could automate that. You crack an egg, you mix it. Well, you'd egg onto a mixer. Egg, grabber, mixer, grabber onto the olive oil combiner. And then from there, a grabber onto the buffet. But I don't know if I want that, though. I feel like I could do it. We're gonna get another buffet. We have the conveyors in mention. I did just get a combiner, but I don't know if I want to use my combiner for this. I could always double it, copy it, but then I have to wait around before I can use it. And I don't know if I care for that at the moment. Oy, oy, oy. We're going more people. That's going to be a nightmare. We're keeping the same amount of people as versus lowering the peeps. I think I could do it, but then I also have to have another spot to serve, which I do have the door over there. I could serve it right in the middle between the lettuce and the ham. Because, yeah, it's egg. So let me just, like, do the math. So we have egg, and then it's a grabber to put onto the mixer. I have a mixer. I have a grabber. And then you would need a grabber from the olive oil. Or wouldn't the olive oil be on its own thing? Like, how would it work with automate? I don't think I've ever automated something with olive oil like pizza before. Because olive oil you can move. You can just put it on a counter. But if it's on a spot, do I have to put it on? Maybe. Oh, I think that's what you have to do. I think you have to take the olive oil, take a grabber to take the olive oil, put it onto a combiner, and then it'll start combining the olive oil with whatever it's pointing towards, which in this case would be the cracked egg. And then I would need a smart conveyor to take that and put it on the buffet, so it's not just putting eggs on the buffet. Huh. So I do have the two conveyors in mind. I would need to use that smart grabber. Yeah, using that smart grabber. Should I just go? I think I just want to go and do mayo because we haven't gotten anything extra yet. And minus 15 people at this point would be at least 2 or 3 groups. No, it would be 3 groups minus. So 24 plus 8 is 32. So yeah, I'm just taking the mayo. We're gambling, taking the mayo. 32. Oh, it went down 6 people. Sick. Okay, awesome. Now I just got to figure out how to make all this work. We got another dining table. So yeah, if I go eggs, if we went eggs, and then let's map this out. I got a conveyor. And then the olive oil, I'm also going to need a conveyor. But the eggs will probably need to start farther away. And eggs are quick to mix, so I don't have to worry about that. It's kind of like the lettuce situation. Like, yeah, it takes a little bit of time to chop up the lettuce, but the fact of the matter is, like, not everybody wants lettuce, so it can fill up pretty fast. Yeah, there's our combiner. We're definitely buying the combiner. Because I don't want to do nothing, because I am sitting around, so maybe, like, automating the bread isn't my first priority. It's a nice priority. Also, what I wanted to do with the smart grabber is put it here and then just move these back one. And then I wouldn't have to, like, move the tomatoes all over the place. I say all over the place, not like I'm just moving them here, chopping them, moving right there. But then I'd have to move, chop, and then the smart grabber would do its thing. It would just be a lot better. It's like another little gain, like I was talking about before. Sometimes it's all about the little gain. So what we would want is this. Then you move it from here to the combiner. Then from the combiner, or from the mixer, I would want the smart grabber. Did I get a smart grabber? I got a grabber rotating. I did get a smart grabber. Okay, sick. So we got the smart grabber. But I would want... So if I move the smart grabber here... Yeah, let me get this buffet. Buffet me now. Wait, why was I able to pick that up? That was odd. Buffet me for 4. These cost 120 originally. That's crazy nuts. So you go there. The only thing that sucks about this is it's like another item that they have to grab to eat, and now it's going to be in contention for them to fight over it all the time. That's only 2. Very nice. Very, very nice. So it should be able to do its job. Wait, if I put this here... No, I need to put this here, I think. Because of the way the combiner is working, but also... I might just be able to do that, and then the combiner like this. I can just move this over here. That goes right... Schmear. So it's going to put down right there. Then the egg goes here. Need another one. And then I want to go into practice to make sure I'm doing this all correctly. Which also means I just want to move this over one. And then I got to put the right ingredient on here. So I'm going to turn this sideways so it doesn't grab it straight away. So that's going straight there. I just need to move this thing I don't want the ham. That has to go straight down. Prakatise. Move that. Move that there. That goes there. Turned into mayo. Now it's a mayo. Don't freaking. It tried to freaking combine the lettuce and the mayo together, which isn't terrible. Making like a warm coleslaw kind of deal. But yeah, that's nice. Now I just gotta fix it all, put it back together where it was, and maybe modify a little bit of something else, and we should be fine with it. Looked like picking up the mayo was the right call. That freaking scent, dude. That was great. Okay, what do we got? What do we got going on now? We got more dining tables. Do we want more dining tables for more people? What I think I really want is maybe just to get more coffee tables. Because it almost does the same thing. Because right now, the only thing about getting more tables, which we have the room for, would be like people would be taking more stuff, and then that might lower other people's patience too much. Whereas coffee tables, like, it makes it so that at least they're not waiting outside. So I like coffee tables a lot more. I think having 4 right now is good. And then we also have this combiner, which is great. I can't believe we got another one. We got some back to back. And then we got this rotating grabby, which I'm buying. This smart grabby. And then we got another smart. We got 2 smart grabbies being made up now. I think I'm going to go like another round or 2 making these. And then after that, no more. But what we want for this, what am I going to do with this? Do I want more lettuce or more ham? I feel like people fight over lettuce more. I feel like most of the time, like lettuce, like a lettuce sandwich is ordered a lot more than a ham sandwich. So I could try to double up on lettuce. Mayhaps? Mayhapsily? Maybe I should just get another lettuce and put it down here. That's a weird spot for a lettuce. Maybe I should just put it right here. I think I need to figure out how I want to move stuff around and what I can make better real quick first. Let's see if I did this correctly. Oh, it does work like that. The combiner into the sink makes the dough. Then I just need to make sure this smart grabber is set to dough. Then it'll put it in here. Then all I have to do is activate the microwave. Nice. Okay. And then that ham over there is good. I did double ham instead of double lettuce because in order to make double lettuce a lot better, I think I need a rapid mixer or something. So I think I'm going to look for a mixer first. And now that I have this situation going on, I don't need to upgrade anything. Let's just do that. Oh, I could have set up my smart grabber over here for the tomatoes, but that's not bad. I can just cut a tomato, put it on there. Everything will be good. So that's dough. This can go here so I don't accidentally upgrade anything because now I got the 2 smart grabbers going. Eventually I want to swap these around. But yeah, I think I'm looking for a mixer at the moment. I'm going to be getting tons of conveyors. I can't believe this is kind of like, I know I save scum like 2 or 3 times, but I can't believe like this is the first try I've been trying to do. And it's just good. I've been getting good cards also because that really will make or break your progress. Now this feels pretty dang good. Oh, this is a decoration round. I can finally get decorations. Wouldn't you know? And we got a coffee table, which I really want to keep duplicating and keep getting coffee tables. But I don't know what to get rid of. I got another smart grabby, which is great because now I feel like I can automate bread even more with a smart grabby. So that's good. That's something. We got some neon signs. Should I get rid of one of the smart grabbers? I think I might get rid of one of the smart grabbers for these coffee tables. Coffee tables are so nice. Smart grabby. Should I just... yeah, I might as well just buy this smart grabber too. And then bop. Okay, we got a buffet. Did that cost 1? How much are these? Yeah, they cost 1 now. Ridiculous. Ridiculous like game. And give me this. What else we got? We got a plant. Neon signs. Should I get plants? Maybe I should get the plants. Because if I put a plant here, this will increase both of your patiences. And then if I get this plant... Dude, I can buy whatever I want. I just realized how much money I get. If I put the plant here, it affects all 3 of these tables. Oh, nice place for a plant. Okay, maybe not. I'll see how that works. It seems like they could bump into each other and it could be miserable for them. But I'm fine with it. I don't have to deal with it. I mean, I kind of pseudo have to deal with it because if they die, I die kind of situation. Buffet that I don't really need to use at the moment. I feel like every time I checked on the mayo production's been fine because not everybody wants mayo. What do we got the bread. I need to automate the bread. Is it going to just take out... I think it's just automatically going to take out the dough. But if I put a tomato here first, then I can override that. So that's fine. I feel like that's good. Yeah, I just have to quickly throw a tomato in there in the beginning. I feel like there was something else I wanted to do, though, that I'm having a huge oversight. Oh, I wanted to buy some of these like neon signs and whatnot. So now we got enjoy. Is this one going to say eat or is it another enjoy? It says big letters eat. But you can't really see it against this background. You'll be able to see it during the playtime. It's also the words up there blocking it. Another neon sign? Enjoy, eat, enjoy? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there it is. Enjoy, eat, enjoy. Wait. Enjoy, eat, enjoy, enjoy? Something? More marble machines? I think that's my favorite. One of my favorite decos is this marble machine for whatever reason. We got a stock picture. We'll put it in the other room. There we go. Is that all the stuff we could buy? I need 9. I need 3 more. But I bought all the decorations. So what do we got right now? Decrease eating time and thinking time. Nice. Take consumable, or I don't use table consumables. And then halves the whatevers and the whatevers. I still don't know all the symbols because some of the symbols don't make sense and others do. I think it's like the hand with the cloche is serving and halves eating time, I would say that is. But at the top it uses a word instead of a symbol for eating. So let me know. I think I've looked this up several times, but like it doesn't retain in my brain because the symbols just don't make sense for me anyway. Maybe they make total sense for you, but whatever. Me blabbing on. I got my coffee table in there that I'm going to be duplicating and whatnot. Smart grabbers. Got to put a tomato on there. And I think we're good. We got plants at every table. Very nice, very nice. Get the freaking lettuce. People are stealing all this man's lettuce and I don't want to die because of lettuce. I know I have to freaking get a lettuce. I've been trying to... My number one thing right now I want to get is a mixer. But I can't get no mixer. And I feel like it's just the luck of the draw because last time this happened and then I replayed it, they just want randomized orders every time, so it's fine. But I really need double lettuce, man. I really need another frickin' uh, we're kind of ending off on a loss. I know I can do this. It's not like normally when I end the games, like I don't mind saves coming in this because I like to try to go far, especially when it's randomized like this. If you're doing other meals and you hit like a certain blockage, you know, I usually know what my blockage is, but in this case, like I said, it's just randomness what they're gonna order. So I'm okay with like I won't like save gun like multiple times on the same day, but I think I'll allow myself at least 2 or 3. But also, I think that's good time anyway, even though we're ending off on a little bit of a sour note. I don't want to make this video like hours long. I don't know how it's going to be. I've been recording for almost 3 hours, but I want to learn how to speed up some stuff, and I'm going to be cutting some stuff out anyway. So that'll be a fun adventure. But yeah, I don't want it to be too long, and I feel like with this I could go a lot farther. And in these overtime waves, the overtime waves get longer and longer and longer themselves, the duration. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it off right here. I've had a lot of fun. I like playing this game by myself and with friends. It's one of those rare games where you get like the best of both worlds. So I'm gonna leave it off right here. I do hope you enjoyed. I know I sure did. And if you did, remember these 3 things, beautiful. I appreciate you and have a great one. Bye bye.